psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? I wanna run away from society's sick obsession with psychos and serial killers. Charlie Manson, Ted Bundy, Robert Pickton, these are the criminally insane who give the rest of us a bad name. Society turns serial killers into celebrities. You call us insane? There are no crazy people, only people who behave crazy. People who behave crazy can behave normal, whatever that means. There's a good crazy and a bad crazy. The good crazy is the crazy wisdom of the poet, shaman, and artist, drunk on the rage of being alive. But when you call us crazy, you treat us less than human, banished to the land of the hungry ghosts, typecast as psychos in a drive-in horror show. In this society, eccentricity is a crime. The cops think I'm crazy, so I'm doing time. I'm doing better than Joe Ribeiro, a schizophrenic suffering from a paranoid attack whose only crime was locking himself in his room, searching for some peace of mind. The emergency response team sent 15 cops, police dogs, a SWAT unit dressed to kill in bulletproof vests. Snipers were stationed on rooftops, poised to shoot, finger on the trigger, itching for action. A hostage negotiator shouted threats into a loudspeaker, terrorizing Robeiro's already paranoid mind. Who was being held hostage? Ribeiro by his own insanity? The SWAT team tear-gassed Ribeiro, then crashed through his window, ramming down his door. Ribeiro tried to defend himself. His attackers opened fire with a machine gun. 14 bullet wounds. Ribeiro almost died. Irreparably damaged, he survived to live the rest of his life in agony. Vancouver cops have shot 6 mentally ill people in the past 5 years. 4 are dead. Compared to them, Joe is lucky to be alive. When it comes to the rights of the mentally ill, we are still living in the dark ages. I am not mad, I am outraged because so many of my mentally ill brothers and sisters live in poverty, barely surviving by the skin of their teeth. They walk barefoot, naked in the merciless streets. The poorest of the poor don't pay taxes or vote, don't contribute to the GNP. The mentally ill are expendable, banished as untouchables, shunned like lepers. Less than human, we are abnormal mutants, genetically predisposed to madness. The mentally ill are amongst the poorest, most vilified, feared, and misunderstood caste in society. We are depicted as violent homicidal maniacs by the media and Hollywood. People are afraid of being stabbed in the shower. For heaven's sakes, don't let us near an axe, knife, or chainsaw. Stay away from us during Halloween and Friday the 13th. Anything is permissible as long as you have a moral ending. Morality takes a back seat to the ratings. This belief that the mentally ill are in danger and menace to society is grossly inaccurate. Even though they may hear violent thoughts in their heads, they would rather turn the blade inwards to silence themselves instead. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? I want to run away from being typecast as a dangerous monster in a horror movie freak show. Changing channels, 1,000 pay-per-view stations pollute our minds with snuff films, murders, rapes, stabbings, amputations, decapitations, massacres. You know, the usual prime time programming. Well, that's entertainment. The film director barks into my ears, spitting on my face, ordering me to go over the trenches and kill. No, violence makes me sick. Watch out, he's crazy. Call the doctor quick. Here, take the poison in palatable doses. Over time, your immune system will be numb to violence. You won't even feel a thing. You may even enjoy it. The audience cheers hooray when the hero blows the madman away. Hey fella, want to play towards the dark side? Hold on tight, it's a hell of a ride. You bought your seasons pass to hell, getting your cheap thrills in the house of horrors. Don't dwell too long, for one day you will lose your pass. Watch your infatuation with madness wear out fast. See how swell you feel being a permanent resident of hell. I've had enough, I want to go home now. You've been making fun of us monkeys at the zoo, feeding us your contempt when you're not supposed to. Now you're the one behind bars, the monkeys are laughing at you. Violence against us is no laughing matter. The mentally ill feel everything. Our minds, satellite dishes open wide to the universe, receiving mixed signals, sacred, profane, and perverse. Not all truths are pretty. Some are downright ugly. Others fucking scary. It's one thing to read Naked Lunch. It's another thing to be forced to eat it. Lost my remote control, flipping channels in a panic. The antenna broken, nothing but static. Can't switch off my mind. I put the live wire to my head for all the things I didn't say to make these feelings go away. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Run away to a hall of a million mirrors. Where's my original face? Behind me, lost, echoing into infinity, flying into my reflection. I am all the things that I am a bore. Don't want to live anymore. All these terrible thoughts have crossed my mind, but I didn't cross the line. These are my greatest fears. They can't harm me. I am not crazy, although at times I am robbed of my sanity. The only thing that keeps me going through this eclipse is the memory of having once kissed eternity's lips. Nothing is forged without a fire. God the blacksmith cast me into hell, burning in his kiln. He hammers my soul upon his anvil until I am strong. The only way out of hell is to love myself till I am well. I know the limits of my soul, where I will and won't go. Self-love is an extreme sport. I've survived God's direct line of fire. Saw the ugly face of my inner liar. All I found in the dark was darkness. I am a warrior of the heart. In a world that's violent, I refuse to be silent. I surrender, not in defeat, but in victory, for I have survived samsara.